Kia ora, my name is Fenwicke and I'm a co-founder of Frankie. Frankie is the operations control center for Industrious property teams. We build simple cloud software that brings managers and contractors together to maintain property, plant and equipment easily at scale. Let's be frank, we do not maintain our Industrious assets and equipment well in this country. Breakdowns are far too common, and this comes at a really high cost to the productivity of teams, to the default of customer deliveries in a manufacturing context, and the bottom line of a business. It's also not great for the environment, with 37% of global greenhouse gas emissions coming from steel, the production of steel, concrete, and the powering of HVAC. We want to have a really simple impact on the world. We want fewer breakdowns to lead to less demand for early replacement of key assets like roofing, roller doors, and plant and equipment. We believe there's a huge opportunity that exists, particularly in the Western world, to maintain what we already have. Consider the roof in this picture and the impact of it needing to be replaced every 25 years or every 10 years. That is the type of problem that we aim to solve at scale. With 85% of the life cycle cost of a property spent across the maintenance phase of the property, so that's post-construction, and the demolition phase, we believe that cooperation between owners, operators, and contractors on a tool like Frankie is absolutely essential. And that's exactly what we've designed and built so far. The Frankie experience puts the power in the hands of our users to make the best decisions for their network. And that's by digitizing the portfolio and asset base, and also making it really easy to centralize reactive reports, so broken doors, leaky taps, roofs that have a bit of rust across them, and reporting those types of tasks, and then scheduling preventative tasks just as easily. This enables all of our users to track asset health and make really insightful decisions on repairs and replacements. Now, so far, Frankie is used across 160 industrial and education properties around New Zealand. To give you a further insight into the types of tasks required to manage a property at scale, it's pretty varied, with painting programs, roller door servicing, HVAC filter changes, all some of the types of tasks that a property team will be responsible for. So it's been really important for us to essentially build out Frankie 1.0 with that workflow and with that asset management in mind. Now that we've done that, and through the Creative HQ program that we've been participating in, we've been able to plan out the next phase of growth for the company, which involves creating the ability to action gaps faster through accessing the services of trusted contractors registered on Frankie, and then driving insights around the repair and replacement decisions that we've been talking about so far. The carbon impact of building products is something that is extremely important to us, and we're keen to dive deep into that roofing example that we were talking about before. The ThinkStep team released a report a couple of years ago that broke down a commercial property down into both the carbon profile associated with construction of the site and that the life cycle phase of and maintenance requirements of key building products. We want to focus on roofing steel as a particular point today, and we're passionate about building a building product specific approach around this particular product. Now, as you can see, a new build represents around 7% of roofing steel represents around 7% of the carbon profile of a new build, and then at a maintenance life cycle level, it goes up to that 68%. This is driven by roofing replacement and repairs through its life cycle. To get a greater insight into how this actually works around the country, we're looking for 6 organisations to participate in a steel roofing program to kick off on October the 4th. As part of that program, we'll baseline the carbon footprint and embodied carbon in your properties, or a selection of them, depending on how much time you've got. Compare and contrast maintenance activities as a group, and then work out what opportunities exist across the country for this network. It has the power to have a huge impact on the way in which we maintain these products over time, and should should provide some really practical discussion for property teams around the country to action. If you are interested in participating in this program, whether you're in the private sector or the public sector, we'd love to hear from you. So please contact me through these contact details below, or contact the Creative HQ team directly. Everyone who's joined this call is passionate about making change in the world when it comes to responding to climate change. It's our fundamental belief that through small acts multiplied by millions of people can transform the world. We're keen to do that in the property maintenance space. We wanted to say a huge thank you to the Creative HQ team and our mentors, Brian, Leah, Sam, and Andrew, for all of your support. Thanks for watching, and have a great evening.